Are you among those or among the few ones who will be taking up the opportunity of coming to the UK with an agency or on a sponsorship visa as a carer or an healthcare assistant? If you are that person, definitely this video is for you, or just generally anyone who is interested to watch this video to know what it is I have to talk about. I've actually been going through social medias and I've been through YouTube and have seen videos talking about the UK in high demand of carers and healthcare assistants. Well, I'm going to be talking about everything that you need to know, the advantage and the disadvantage about this opportunity. And if this sounds interesting to you, please do well to watch this video to the end.
I could be the best thing in your life. You got me singing. You look like a guy.
Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If it's your first time here, you're very much welcome. My name is Love Ebebe. If you have not subscribed yet to my channel, please do well to do so. To my returning subscribers, thank you guys for tuning in to today's video. So on today's video, I'm going to be talking about the high demand of carers in the UK, and I'm going to be telling you the whole truth that no one has told you that you need to know about this opportunity. So guys, I've actually been seeing informations or videos about the UK being in high demand of carers or healthcare assistants, which is good, and agencies who are sponsoring people to come as a carer or an healthcare assistant in the UK. Well, this sounds interesting. This is like a good opportunity to that person who has always wanted to leave their country and travel abroad to work as a healthcare assistant or to work in the healthcare. But I will tell you today that this opportunity you are seeing everywhere, or everyone is throwing at your face. Have you really sat down to think about it? Have you thought about what's involved? Your sponsor might not be giving you all the details, all the information that you want, because they don't want to discourage you, but when you the final stage, then they will give you all the information that you want, and then you will sit down and ask yourself that, do you really want to be here? But for anyone who is ready to go through the stress, through the puzzle, or just to make a career for themselves, then I'm sure you should jump on this opportunity. But if you're not ready to face it all, you're not ready to take on that risk, you're not ready to walk your boots hard, you're not ready to walk your head out, please don't even subscribe into this opportunity, because I'm sure you wouldn't want to regret it. I won't say the healthcare system in the UK is that bad, but I've been asking myself that why is the UK in high demand of carers or healthcare assistants? I remember when I moved abroad, anybody I come in contact with or I have an encounter with, they all tell me I work as a carer, I work as an healthcare assistant, I work with NHS, I work in the healthcare system. And I say to myself that if there are 50% of people that are working in the healthcare system, so why is the government or why is the UK in high demand of carers? Like, are you thinking what I am thinking? Because I know that they are not paying their carers very well. The carers are not earning more than they should, or what it is they put out there to their residents. If you come into this country as a carer, I'm sure that your agency is going to use you. I won't lie to you, because for the agencies, they put prices, like there's no fixed amount of money to the job that they offer to people. When there's a job, maybe a care home needs an agency, and your agent put it out there and say, okay, there is a care home who needs a carer at the moment, and we're offering £10, we're offering £12, we're offering £8 or £9. The person says to himself, why will I want to take up on this opportunity? Imagine if the location is not in your city, is in another city. Maybe you have to travel to Manchester for the job to be a carer in a care home. Money they're offering you is £10 per hour. The job is just a 7-hour shift, and you calculate your transportation to go there, you will actually feed your transportation to come back. You just see the time frame that you're going there. The money will not actually worth you going to that shift back. You that the agency have sponsored your visa, come from whatever country you are coming from as a carer, they will call on you, and there's no matter how you say you are tired, you must go for that shift. That is one thing I'm trying to point out. That is one thing. That is just one of the disadvantages. They will tell you, okay, there is no one to go for this shift. Please, can you take up on this shift? Definitely, someone is sponsoring your visa, and they've done a whole lot of good for you to come to this country. Definitely, you want to go for it. So when a care home is saying they want someone, maybe an agency who is a carer who has been in this country is not able or is not willing to pick on that shift because they've had experience with one of the residents, or going to that care home is dirty, or there's a bad experience going there and nobody is willing to pick on that, it's you they will call. You will go for that shit, and there's no how you can turn off the offer. I was reading on the government website when they said if your sponsor has so many complaints about you and they have to submit information to the home office. I think if that's what, but on this video I stand to be corrected if any information I'm putting out is not correct. But I know I've done my research and I've thought about so many things. That is why I'm not even putting the whole carer this thing, because I don't know what the rush, because if you come to this country, if there are 200,000 people in this country, 150,000 people are carers, are healthcare assistants, are working in the healthcare sector or in the healthcare system. So why are they looking for carers instead of taking all the hassle to start looking for carers outside the UK? Why don't you pay the ones that are already here the high amount of money or salary that they really deserve? Because the carers here in this UK are earning minimal wage. Some of them are earning as low as £8 per hour, and they are doing a job that is more than the pay they get. I think in a care home, I know all the permanent staffs have all left. They've all left the care home as the permanent staff. They are all moving to agency, because agency does not have a permanent pay. They can throw a shift for £20 today and throw that shift for £5 tomorrow. They can throw a shift for £35 today and they throw that particular shift for £10 in another day. So agency does not have a fixed amount. That's why most people prefer to move into agency. And I think because care homes are not paying their permanent staffs enough money, they are not paying their permanent staff money that they should actually earn as a carer. That is why the agencies or the care homes are now taking the pain of recruiting people outside the UK. The stress putting into recruiting people outside the UK, your employees, the amount of money they deserve, because these people do a lot of things. They get abused, physical abuse by their residents. Sometimes they feed their residents when a resident does not want to eat. You have to sing lullaby for the resident to eat. They have to pat the residents on their back. The resident insult them, call them all sort of names like you're a bitch, you're a whore, you're all sort of things. And these carers are not even any more than that. These carers have to bathe them, form activities, do activities for them, like wear traditional attires or sort of things, organize birthday celebrations for them, take them out on walk or picnic or some sort of things, but you are not paying them the money that they deserve. So how do you expect these people to feel? That is why they're actually looking for people from outside they can use. They want to use you. That is what it is. I am not saying you shouldn't come as a carer. I am not saying you shouldn't take up on this opportunity, but if you want to take up on this opportunity, put it at the back of your mind that you are going to expect the worst. Just put at the back of mind that you're going to see the worst of this job, because there's so many carers in the UK that I know. You go to the healthcare system, I think they have like 50,000 carers, 50,000 healthcare assistant nurses, but you are paying them less than what it is they offer to their residents or their patients. That is why they are looking for people who they can use, so that when BC who has been in this country for years as a carer says she cannot take up a shift that is offering £9 per hour and traveling to another city that is like 250 miles away from where she lives, she can't take up that shift. They will call you Adesuwa, who they sponsored her visa from Nigeria or from anywhere in the world. Is that the job you want? Do you want to be a slave? So if you are coming to the UK using the sponsorship visa or the sponsor visa, have it in back of your mind that these people are going to use you. We know what they do to people who work with agents. Even people who work with them here, they use them the way they want. If you tell them, this shift I went for, I actually did a lot. I spent money on transportation going to that location or going to that care home. I think you shouldn't pay me £9. I think you should pay me £10 or £11. The other week or the next day, they will not give you shift. They will not pass shifts to you because you are dictating to them what they should give to you. You know that most times the care homes offer agencies for a shift. If they have a shift of 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. in the evening, the home will offer agency £22 per hour for that person, but the agency will pay you £10. The agency will pay you £9. It's when the agency does not see anyone or haven't found anyone who wants to turn up for that shift, that is when they start increasing from £10 to say, okay, this shift is now £11, this shift is now £12, this shift is now £13. That's if they did not see anybody or anyone did not pick on that shift. Or if they actually find someone who just immediately click and pick on the shift, they'll pay the person £9 or £11. So they know that people are getting wise, people are getting to know that the work they do in care homes are more than what they earn. That is why they are now looking for ways to employ people from outside the UK to come work in the UK under a sponsorship visa. So when they know that they are short of staff, someone says, okay, I can't turn up because I am sick. Someone says, I can't come up for this shift because the shift is less than what it is. I can put on transportation to get there and to come back home. They will just call you. If someone calls in sick at the dying minute, because they have the carers in this country have this mentality of always calling in at the dying minutes, like 2 hours to clock in their shift and say they don't feel well and they can't come work. Just imagine you've had a day in your life, you've planned everything with your family, you have time to sit down to say, okay, today I want to chill, today I want to take care of myself. Then your agency call you and say, okay, BC, you have to attend a shift now. There's a shift in Manchester, you have to travel. Are you going to be in that condition to attend to their needs when they want to toss you around? Is that what you want? Because that is what it is that this opportunity is thrown at you. They say opportunity come but once, but yes, true. But they say all that glitters is not good. I hope that this video is able to help someone who is planning on coming to the UK using this opportunity to make the career path better for them. Think about this. Think about what it is that you need to put into yourself. It might not seem what it looks like, but you might be lucky. You might get a sponsor who is very good. You might be lucky. You might find a sponsor who is not good. Coming as a carer, I'm sure they are going to train you because the orientations that you have in your country might be different from what it is that you are going to be experiencing here. But you know that as a carer, these people's life are in your hand. You can be taking care of a resident here, or in an hour's time you go back and the resident is already dead. You will have to write statements of what happened when you resumed your shift, things that went on when you were with the resident, what you noticed and what you did not notice. You'll be very careful when you're around residents. I think at the point in time, if there is even a scratch on the resident's body, you have to give details why that scratch got on the resident's body. Is this something that you want? It's a lovely job, it's a nice job, but it's very challenging. Are you sure it's something that you want to really take up on? Are you sure you want to leave what it is you're doing back home, if it might be good to come here and being tossed around to do one thing or the other just because you're on a sponsored visa? If you're coming here on a sponsorship visa, you are likely not get another job. You are going to solely work for your sponsor alone. Like me, I'm on a dependent visa. I can do 4 jobs, 10 jobs in this country. But if you come on a sponsorship visa, you are only entitled to work for your sponsor. And there are times where that job will be very depressing and you don't feel like going to work. You need something to do or you need to get money and you can't get another job because your visa says you're on a sponsorship visa. You are only entitled to work for who has sponsored you into this country. Is this something you want? Are you sure you are willing to do this? Are you sure you're willing to take up on this opportunity? Does it sound like what it is you want? Are you sure you are willing to be a carer or an healthcare assistant? If this sounds good to you, then jump on the train and I wish you all the best of luck. If you've watched this video to the end, thank you very much and God bless you. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please, if you haven't hit the subscribe button, please do well to do so, and I will see you guys in my next video.